What's up, subscriber squad, fishing folks out there? This is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Thanks for tuning in. Today's episode is going to be focused on the Strike King revamp of an old Strike Pro bait that was originally called the Bubba. Well, Strike King through Todd Castledine had bought the rights to the bait, and it is now the Hybrid Hunter and the Hybrid Hunter Junior. Funny story. So I stopped into a local vendor where I'll grab like line, or they have a small fishing section, and it's not Bridgeport where you can get all the Hayabusa hooks that you would ever want. It's one that you wouldn't think of, and I would reveal it, but I just checked and they finally caught on and they're gone. But guys, I walked in and I look over and I see all the full-size hybrid hunters and I see all the juniors. But guess what? Somebody priced them as a crappie bait, the Strike King Mr. Crappie line. So I got this box of Hybrid Hunters and Hybrid Hunter Juniors for $2 a piece for the full size and the small ones. Yeah. And believe me, I wrestled with my conscience all night, because the first one I had bought was this one right here, and you will see in the footage that I had to take my it was this bait right here, and I was not planning on cranking, but since I had just come across that, I bought some 10-pound copolymer, tied me out about 6 foot a leader to my 8 1-to-1, which is, I never throw crankbaits on a reel over 6, and it's one of my top water rods. But you know, if I am cranking braid to leader, I like to throw 30-pound braid to like a 10 or a 12-pound leader. So short story long, I seen right away how to fish this thing, and it's a burn pause, and a lot of them come on the float up, or a lot of them come on the restart. It's very buoyant. It's got a couple rattles in the chamber, but it does hunt. And I obviously replaced all the stock hooks with better hardware. I got the Gamakatsu short shank number 6s for the Hybrid Hunter Juniors, and I still have some of the Fletcher Shryock signature EWGs in size 4 for the full size for the Hybrid Hunter. So at the end of this video, you guys will know that I will be giving away the only duplicate that I was able to secure, which is the duplicate of this bait right here, which is like a threadfin shad or just a ghost shad with the false eye. And I'll be giving that away along with a little like a Lunker Hunt Customs Ned rig soft plastic kit for September. Here's the difference though. At the end of this video, # Hybrid Hunter Junior, all one word, and we're gonna let it fill up the entire month of September, and I will do the drawing at the end of the month, because this is not only one of the hardest baits to get, but the hype behind it is real. I was talking to Todd Castledine on YouTube before Strike King even released it, because he's the one that facilitated the deal. So he had a couple of the old Strike Pros, and then he had a couple of the prototypes that Strike King had put together, and we were just talking about it, and I was asking him about, like, do I need specialized gear for the big one, like, you know, blah blah blah, just picking his brain about it and stuff. And we have also talked, like, the Thunder Cricket versus other bladed jigs, since he is on the Strike King Pro staff, because I let all those Strike King guys know that being an unsponsored and self-funded angler that has to put not only giveaways out of his own pocket, but all my gear I pay for myself. So, you know, the fishing gods finally blessed me with a deal, man. Like a once in a lifetime deal. Like, I got a full box of Hybrid Hunter full sizes and juniors for, I mean, you know, a ridiculously cheap price. But the thing that was bugging me is I didn't want anybody getting fired over it. So when I did go back the next day and I saw that they had not caught the mistake yet, I had a set amount of money that I was going to spend. That way I didn't get too greedy, but I was still able to grab what I wanted and have one duplicate that I can give away to you guys. Because, like I always say, without you guys, I'm just another crazy guy on the bank talking with the camera either on his hat or on his chest or on a little beat up modified tripod. So that's how this all started, guys. So enjoy the video. A lot of fish catches. You'll see how I fish this bait and how productive it is. So enjoy. Hybrid Hunter, Hybrid Hunter. Buddy, you're all kinds of foul hooked. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, dude. Hold on, man. I know you got foul hooked. Cause I don't have the right gear with me, bud. But you had to have that little Hybrid Hunter, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you, little buddy? Hybrid Hunter. Alright guys, that I forget what that one's called, but I thought it'd be good in here because we're fishing clear water and it's got that translucent body. Braid the leader right at the bank. So I'll come back up here to the city park because once again it's one of the few places that has any kind of water clarity that you may be able to get bit. And even though the water level's low, I got some special baits with me that I wasn't even prepared to do any kind of shallow cranking really, or any kind of cranking, but I have used this Vengeance before to crank successfully, and you just gotta loosen your drag, and it's better to throw like copolymer or mono, something with some stretch, so you don't yoke treble hooks out of the fish's mouth. But I thought we'd throw some little swim baits and finesse swim baits around on the spinning rod, and also throw the Hybrid Hunter Junior. You guys will not believe the story behind these baits and how I come across them. I got a whole box of the big ones and the little ones, and I think every color, because a sporting goods store that I frequent, somebody mislabeled them as a crappie bait. So I got the big ones and the little ones for $2 a piece. I kid you not. I don't tell fibs. But I hope somebody didn't lose their job over it. Because the first day I walked up there and I just grabbed one because I'm not a greedy dude. And I said to myself, I struggled with it all night. I said, if I go back tomorrow and they're the same price, I'm buying as many as I can. And they were. So I walked out with a bag of them, guys. And I'm gonna be, next month's giveaway, I'm gonna be giving this exact bait that I'm throwing right now away for September's giveaway. This is the Junior. It only goes about 2 to 3 foot. But it's a bad dude. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Hold on, buddy. I'm gonna get you in the water. Hold on. He is just all flopping around. Hold on, boss. Man, hold on, buddy. You probably never been caught before, have you? My goodness. You tired yet? No? Okay. My goodness, full of pee and vinegar. That's what I was saying about that Hybrid Hunter. It is a special bait. And the way to fish it is to burn pause, because it is really buoyant and it's got some rattles in it. And it's special. So this is number 2, because I got footage from the first day I fished it. Yay, Hybrid Hunter Junior. Alright, so we'll let Mr. Pea and Vinegar go here after he done flopped himself silly. There you go, boss. Hybrid Hunter, dude. It's number 2. A little bit foul hooked. A lot bit foul hooked. I'll admit it. Hey, buddy, stop. You're not gonna escape the gamakatsus. Stop it, dude. I'm trying to help you. There we go. Nothing big, but you can tell this bait is magical. It really is. And that'll be the same exact color that I'm giving away for September. There you go, little buddy. Just really shallow. Good deal. Nothing big. Hey, little dude. Little buddy. Got him. Yeah, it's a good one right there. Look at that. He was trying to eat too, buddy. That's both hooks. That's the best fish of the day right there. Yeah, man. Burn, burn, pause. Man, that's a good one, you guys. Yeah, look at that guy. Nice and chunky. This is a special bait, man. It's a special, special bait. I'm not gonna take a picture of him even though I should. I'll get a little pic real quick. What the heck? He ain't bleeding just from a small puncture. But when they get both hooks like that, you know they're eating. You know what I mean? They're trying to eat. They're not just reacting. All right, buddy. There you go. Oh, I love it. I love it. So the key with having a rod that is not especially designed for cranking, a little bit on the stiff side, is to throw stretchy line, which I'm throwing 10-pound copolymer, and I got my drag loose. So like both the reel and the line are letting those fish get that bait instead of me you know, basically ripping it away from them because I got too stout of a rod. So it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked. That was the best fish of the day so far, you guys. The Hybrid Hunter Junior. First cranking pattern I've got on in a little while. Everything's been finesse lately for me. So it's fun to power fish. So fun. This is all I'm doing. Burn, burn, pause. Burn, pause. Burn, 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 pause. Burn, pause. Burn, 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 pause. This is very buoyant bait. It'll rise up and it hunts. Comes off that center line. That's why they call it the Hybrid Hunter. See if I can get one more on the Okashira. And we'll call it an episode. Yes! Get up here! All right! Yeah! Hey, dude! Hey, buddy! You look healthy. Man, that's number 5, I think. We got 3 on the Hybrid Hunter and 2 on the Okashira screw lock. Man, the Mega Bass Spark Shad and the Okashira screw lock and the Okashira screw head. And I got 3 on that Hybrid Hunter Junior.
Man, I'm still fishing those sinkers, man. I'm up to like I caught 55 feet, man. Anywhere from 11 to 15 inches. I had a big one the other day.
Here?
Right there around the dock.
Wow. Man.
For about 20 or 30 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I may come over here in a little bit. I wish they stayed up. I wish they come over here late.
Yeah. I just grabbed me a little Ranger 2008. That's my Ranger down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just bought it.
Yeah, this is an ancient one, man. It's
Is yours 5-speed?
Yeah.
Mine too.
4.0.
Oh, not me. I just got the 2.3. Yeah. All right, guys. I promised I'd show you, but there you see it. That is my Hybrid Hunter box. These are all the Hybrid Hunter Juniors up here in the top 2 rows. So you can see we got sharp and black back. We got the gold with the black back. We got red and blue craw. We got the threadfin translucent shad I was using today. That's the first one I bought that I got a fish catch on, throwing braid to leader on the 8 1-to-1. That's how I figured out it was a burn pause bait. We got the good old chrome and blue. We got I can't remember the name of that color scheme. That's a good looking bait right there. That one's called Bully. And then we got all the full size down there on that bottom row. But yeah, guys, I don't want to reveal the store because I feel like I could get somebody fired. And believe me, I wrestled with my conscience over this. But I got both sizes and all these baits for $2 a piece. Yep. I told myself after I bought that one, if I go back the next day and they're still the same price, and they haven't caught it yet. I'm buying as many as I can afford of the money that I got in my wallet. So, and the duplicate I got is that bait right there, which is what I got all the fish catches from today's footage. So that will be the one I'll be giving away for September. And that was the first one that I bought when I discovered that they had mispriced them. So that is a once in a lifetime opportunity to get one of the most hyped, hottest baits, not made in America. You know, they're made all over Costa Rica and Ecuador and crazy countries, but at least it's an American company, I guess. Strike King and Lose have merged, so it's a pretty big fishing conglomerate, if you ask me. But quick little history behind this. This is a revamp. The original company that made this bait was called Strike Pro, and this bait was called the Bubba. And Todd Castledine over on the Strike King Pro staff was able to talk to the Strike Pro guys into selling the rights and the molds to Strike King, and that's how we have the Hybrid Hunter. So yeah guys, the hype is real. It is a burn pause fish catcher. So far I've only thrown the juniors, but believe me, I will be busting out the bigger gear and going after the bigger fish with the full size. So I just wanted to show you my Hybrid Hunter box. And also guys, don't forget, soft spy baiting. This is a fish catcher, as you can see from today's footage, and you will see in future footage too. And like I was telling you guys about the offset props, see how this top prop is bigger than the bottom, which causes a unique frequency to this bait. And you know, just minus the Okashira screw head, the spark shad just on like a 1/8 or 1/4 ounce ball head jig has got me through some tough winter days of catching some big spotted bass and largemouth. But this is my favorite color, neon pepper, and I've also done good with the bluegill flash as well. I do have the 5-inch spark shad. I've never caught anything on it. I rig it up on the Body Balance Megabass swim bait head, but you know, I don't have a lot of rod time, you know, with that bait tied on. It's something I need to throw more. I think it would be good for stripers and, you know, like muskie and big walleye as well. Something about, man, they nailed it with these spark shads. Hazardong shad, I've only thrown the 3-inch, which on light tackle, I mean, you really got to go light with the 3-inch. It's a very different, more slender profile. A lot of guys drop shot swim them, the 3-inch. So I think I'm going to order some 4-inch and try it on the Okashira head and maybe like the Tactical Bassin Finesse swim bait head by Dirty Jigs. But don't forget this guy as well. You know, it's obviously with today's footage, it's not just all Hybrid Hunter Jr., because this spark shad got us a couple fish as well. So I hope you liked today's episode. It was a blast. I don't know, I just came up with a formula in my mind that rod was rigged up with 50-pound braid this morning, and on my lunch break I took all the braid off, and I'm like, I got that 10-pound copolymer in my duty box in my truck. I got a delivery heading by the house. Let me stop and grab them hybrid hunters. So I took all that 50-pound braid off, spooled up that 10-pound copolymer, and loosened the drag on my Black Max. Man, it's a 6/4-1. It's a cranking speed casting reel. I liked anything from, if you're fishing in the cold, 5 speeds, because they got torque. But I don't crank above a 6/8. That's the fastest I'll crank. I really don't. Some guys will go 7s. You know, very special circumstances. If I'm testing a bait that I just bought, like the first catch that I ever caught fish on the hybrid hunter, I was throwing a braid leader on my 8-1-1 just because I had just bought it, and I was so excited to throw it because I couldn't believe that, number one, I found it in stock, and number two, I got it for the price that I got it for. But all that being aside, guys, I just got home. It's late. I'm tired and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get my happy butt in the shower and get something to eat. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was cool meeting and speaking to the folks that I did meet and talk to up there at the park. I'll be seeing you guys again for sure. Fall's coming up, so we'll be covering the water, you know, getting that moving bait bite going. And I think the precursor was today. I really feel like that. You know, it was a 77-degree day. Nice cloudy, sun peeked out here and there. It was a precursor to hoodies and shorts, and that's my favorite fall. You know, the mornings are crisp, the bigger fish are more out on the prowl, and personal best can be caught. So please share it on your social media, any social media platform. I don't care. Whatever one that you guys would graciously share it on, please ring that notification bell so you know when I upload a new episode. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, don't if you don't, and leave me some comments down below, because I'm pretty sure we'll just make this the hashtag Hybrid Hunter Junior, all one word, no spaces, and this will be the September giveaway video. So fill that comment section to be entered to win the Hybrid Hunter Junior in this color, same translucent threadfin shad that I caught the fish on in today's episode. And you will hear again from me after I'm done editing, because we would do the drawing for August. We would do the drawing for the flipping kit. So for now, guys, this is Bass Fishing Brian, aka Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Out for now. Let's do that drawing. What's up, guys? So it's August drawing time. As you can see in here, I have episode 83 getting ready to pick randomize, because episode 83 is where hashtag flipping kit, it says valid comments 5. I'm gonna start giving y'all a straight month to leave comments, and then we'll do them once a month, because I've been doing them around a 2 to 3 week frequency, and I'm gonna make the next episode coming out, and you'll see why. For September, I'm gonna let the whole month of September fill up before we pick the winner. But let's hit randomize. Ridge Custom Tackle. Oh shoot. And he just entered last night and was like, man, I suppose I should enter it before you get to picking it here shortly. Cool, man. I'm glad you finally won, dude, because you've entered all but, I think, the Daiwa Regal LT giveaway. And you finally won, dude. So, I got your address and all that, so I'll get that over to you, buddy. I'll ship it out Friday when I get paid, and text you a tracking number, since you already paint some of the most awesome local custom baits. We got some good artists in this town, y'all. And I'm gonna do a feature on Ridge Customs Tackle's artistry, because he has turned 2 of my crankbaits that I never caught anything on so far into fish catching machines. So that proves to you color matters. Don't let any pro or any of these other YouTubers tell you that color does not matter, because it does. So, cool, something cool to watch. Well, you have won finally over there, buddy, and I got your shipping info already, so I will again text you your tracking number on Friday, man. Good job. Alright, guys, thanks. And you'll know why the next giveaway is going to be the whole month of September. Fill them comments up, because you're going to want what I got to give away. Alright, peace.